Like 25 grandchildren.
25.
25. I guess how old I am?
I'd say probably about 53, 54.
No, bro, I'm older than that.
What?
I'm 57.
Damn.
Sheesh.
25
25 grandchildren and one great grandson.
Damn. That's
I mean,
blessed right there.
These kids don't like to stay busy, you know.
Man.
Hey man, we had I don't want to say technical difficulties, but it glitched a little bit. So now we're live, we're doing our thing. Just to let you guys know, man. OG Augie in the building. My boy Riz and Crispy.
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey,
What's up, y'all?
go ahead and tell me again.
Okay.
I want you to whole rundown. I got the South Phoenix. Go ahead and tell me about yourself real quick, one more time.
My name's OG Augie.
Yeah.
Born and raised in South Phoenix. I'm 57 years old. I am indigenous. Oglala Sioux is the tribe I'm from. And you know what? Low riding is my life. But got 25 grandchildren.
25.
That's a
One
tribe
great
right
grandson. Now single as I can mingle, man.
That's right. Single as a dollar bill.
That's it.
How many
That's
kids
it.
do you have?
I have 6 kids.
Yeah,
Six kids. I got 4 boys, 2 girls.
okay.
Right.
And basically, one of my daughters gave me 8 grandchildren. Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one. But it is what it is with that, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
That back must be bruised.
Oh, good.
That's all people are, man.
That was insane. That's funny.
Hey man, so we gonna get into OG Augie, man. We got a lot of good stuff. I know that people that's been tuning in, they know a lot of things that have been going on with the groups. And we have the OG. I still can't get the damn name right. The OG side, AZ side group.
Verbatim.
Hidden Switches in Tucson.
Yes, sir.
We got
The Jackson Cruise
Jackson Night Cruises.
Tomato Smile.
Yeah, same stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we got everybody tuning in. Hopefully, more people will be tuning in here shortly, and make the night big, man.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, first and foremost, there's a lot of events coming this weekend, coming at the end of the month. The Scottsdale Super Show, Lowrider Joints, coming July 29th. We will be in attendance. So, if y'all want to come and holler at us, man, make sure y'all find us in the crowd. We might be giving something away.
Yeah,
Something.
you never know. Something out there, man.
Maybe give it a handshake. Man.
Hey, man, don't spoil it.
How you doing?
We might give you a picture or something. No, man, but make sure you guys definitely check that out, man. I know my boy Hank from High Class doing the bicycle joints. He's out there doing the hop.
He's judged.
Hosting the hop.
That's Hank Guerrero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I can't say
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that are going on.
I'm gonna be all over that thing, man.
Yeah, it's big, dude. It's big, man.
And I missed the last one they had at Westgate. They had a super show, but I ended up missing that one. But
I have to be early from that place, man. Cause see, I had a stroke, homie. You know, and then I'm trying to deal with my bouncer there, but the loudness from the people, from the groups that were there, took a toll on me. So I had to bounce, man.
Yeah.
But
I drove by it. It was crazy. I'm like, damn, what's all this traffic? Then when I get close, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that was happening.
So there was a show in the Cardinal Stadium last year, right?
That was this
Every
year.
year.
Earlier this year.
Every year, yeah, that Dixon, Arizona Super Show. Yeah, every year they have it there, man.
Yeah.
Big.
It was, yeah, they had the blocks closed down.
Dixon's putting their part out, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing. They do good.
Dixon clothing.
Next year, I'm gonna catch that next year.
So if you guys don't already know, people that are listening, go ahead and like the Live Ride Podcast page, the YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and share and tell a friend.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Tell the whole family. Tell the whole tribe.
Yeah.
Tell the whole tribe.
It's crazy, man. I just be randomly out places and people be like, hey, what's up? I think I seen your show. Like, nah, you ain't seen nothing low key, you know, but with the work clothes on, man, you ain't seen nothing.
We're getting a lot of buzz. I have 2 people told me, hey, I didn't know you did the show. Somebody that I'm following shared your stuff and your face is all over it. Damn, bro, you do that? I'm like, yeah, we definitely want to, touch on community and make sure everything's up to date. People are coming to. There's a lot of hate, man. There's a lot of things that have been going back and forth, but we try to definitely sway that out of the way, because at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is cruise in peace. People just get to see some nice whips, talk about what I'm saying, how hard they work for that for their whip, what it means to them, the culture, see the kids grow. Look at the cars, take pictures, whatnot. That's what it's about. It ain't about the people fighting. And I've seen some. If you guys are part of the groups, I've seen some pictures that people be making memes and doing that. It's been getting crazy. But it's pretty cool.
It's a food war going on out there too.
Yeah. Food war with the vendors and all that good stuff. So OG Augie, man, what you driving?
I got a 1948 Oldsmobile, man.
Oh,
Damn.
1948, and it's all original.
Oh, that's sweet.
I was showing Chris a picture of it. Let me show you.
Does it got AC though?
No.
He said
No,
no.
that's not right.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all original. I just put rims on it last week, so I have the original rims, everything. I mean,
Oh man, yes, sir.
But I'm gonna do it up, man. I'm gonna add on my fenders. I'm gonna go a mint green.
Okay.
Two-tone.
Yeah.
I can't. This green
That
here
peppermint
is
patty
like-
right there.
It's too plain. It's like just black. I need something spicy.
I'm gonna pop it out, huh?
That's why I said I see his car. Beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Beautiful. But I don't want to bag on your car on that point, but I mean, 'cause it's good, it's beautiful, man. That's it. And I mean, bag on the good part.
Hey, that's dope right
So
there.
how long have you had that car? And
I had it since February
okay.
of this year.
Okay.
So you got it like that?
I
Or?
like that.
Oh,
Man, and I only paid, take a
damn.
guess.
Don't even want to say, man.
Take a guess.
10 grand?
Huh?
10 grand?
13.
13?
grand.
Okay. That's solid.
Original. I'm talking about from,
Is it straight 6?
it's a flat 8.
Flat 8?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's a flat 8.
Wow, that thing sounds crazy.
It's original tranny, original motor. I'm still running it and everything, man.
How many miles? No.
54536.
Okay, it's 54,000.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
543. Yeah.
That was a steal.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
Conditions.
these old cars, man, they got some miles on them. So, look, this is the original motor that's in there.
No,
Everything's all original. But I want to pull an old motor out.
You want another one?
I want to pull it back at least a 305.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, man. So, do you have any other cars besides that one, or that's yours right now? You just got it here in February. You said it was a flat 8.
Yeah, flat 8.
Damn, that's on a 1948. That's absolutely amazing.
Automatic or 3 on the tree?
That's automatic. It's the original power bag.
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
It's original power bag.
man. Right on, man.
Yeah,
That's why I say it's all
That's
original.
even better.
man.
Yeah.
Ah.
Original.
Power steering?
No.
No power steering? Oh, I
That's where I get my muscles.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Fuck parallel parking. You know how you ever try to do that with this?
Okay. So, since you've gotten the car, have you went cruising in it?
Yes.
You went to any events that you see?
Well, I haven't went just to the cruise. Like they have down Glendale,
Yeah, yeah.
I park it and stuff, and go off on it. And I went down to Jackson, park it out there. Jeff.
Yep.
Chill with him, and others, like De La Rosa Car Club,
Yeah.
Patricia Louis. I mean, I chill with those people, so it's like, they know my ride.
Hell yeah.
But I don't put it out there, and I should,
Okay.
but I don't.
It's a nice car, I would.
I know. I'll be honest with y'all. When I didn't have it, all these ladies didn't want me.
Bitch, you wasn't with me balling in the gym?
I got it, man. It's like,
Yeah.
get it.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
That's what I'm telling you. You know what? My ride is beautiful without you, man.
Yeah. Don't try to sit by me now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was on the bus, nobody was trying to sit with your boy.
You know, it may make me sound chauvinistic or whatever, but sounds like, you know what? I don't need no female to make my ride look good. My ride looks good as it is.
Don't touch.
Yeah, I can make it.
Don't need, hey,
Don't touch
Don't
my
touch
telling you.
ride. Don't touch my ride, man.
get them little rhinestone jeans off my
Yeah,
shirt.
get the hell away, man.
That's
That's
funny.
an original
Yeah.
1948 Oldsmobile. People tell me, a lot of brothers, man, you know that's the Cadillac Oldsmobile?
Pretty much.
And I said, cool, I'm gonna keep that in my mind. So
Yeah.
I just tell people it's the Cadillac Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
They assume because I'm black, I got a caddy. I ain't got no damn Cadillac.
That's my next ride.
I guess I get a Fleetwood.
I want an 83.
Yeah.
I want an 83 Bird.
Oh,
But it's like many years ago, I had a 1949 fastback,
Ooh,
303.
that's crazy.
It's dumb.
People always tell me, first and foremost, I don't know how people feel about Fords, but someone get them from Zero Sugar. But when I was young,
Sweet and little.
yeah, I think I was about 10 years old. My dad had a 1960 unibody, a Ford F100. You know what the unibodies are? You can't take off the back beds.
Yeah.
It's all one body. And then he had the 3 on the tree. And I was, really young, and I was learning how to drive on that. And at first, I thought it was super normal until it started getting older, and I was like, yeah, I can, driving a 3 on the tree. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, what the hell? Y'all don't know what that is? I thought y'all
And no, I just told this youngster today, because anybody know how to drive standard? I go, yeah, more or less, but you know how to drive 3 on the tree. Well, what's 3 on the tree?
Yeah.
I said, if you don't know how to drive 3 on the tree, then you don't know.
That's exactly why I asked you, man.
Yeah.
Get on the tree.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy that and this sounds terrible because we definitely don't want to promote this, but your car is a lot less to get stolen if it's 3 on the tree because these young cats don't know how to drive this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're more prone to not have that situation.
And it's weird, man, because the way my car sets with the
Of course.
up here, it looks like it's a 3 on the tree. It's not. It's not.
Damn.
That's what it is.
Damn.
I know it look confused. I have I'm trying to steal my ride.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my homie Tommy G. If you want to tattoo, good work, man. Hit up the homie Tommy G right there. Thanks for watching, homie. Appreciate it.
Hey, Tommy G, I'm gonna need a tattoo. We gotta do it live here on the Live Right podcast. I'm gonna need me a young tattoo.
What?
Hit him up, Tommy.
Nah,
Hit
I'll
him up.
get it when I get done.
Hey,
What's up, Manuel?
also shout out to Luxor Living.
What's her name?
Yes.
He said thank you for your support, Augie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So-
Henry, man, he broke out, man.
Yeah, is that where you got the rims from?
Yeah, got it from him. And you know what? He hooked it up, and it's like, he don't know me. I don't know him.
Yeah.
You know, but still, I still come out of us in the Lord community.
That's the
He hooked
community,
me
bro.
up, and I said, man, much respect to that dude, man.
Hey, Tommy said he was down, bro.
Yeah, so that's definitely dope. For Luxor Living, man, I've contacted him a couple times. Still waiting for an ad, man. Yeah, definitely
Mr.
support
Biggs.
Luxor Living too. Also, Tommy, let's get it cracking. Marco, okay, group podcast about to go viral. I shared on the group. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was waiting for Jeff to share it or somebody, but I appreciate it, Marco, man. You've been nothing but awesome. Online and offline, doing what you gotta do, man. So much appreciation, man. I want to give a shout out to real quick to Custom Tires LLC. I told them I'll give them a shout out. They have white walls with double stripe rings, and they also have other white walls. But their sale is the white walls, $640 a set.
Don't you need some white walls, man?
Hey man,
Don't you need some white walls?
Yeah.
hey man, get up on
To
my
clean
page,
them
bro.
too, though, right?
Yeah, clean
Get up on my.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that I put those rims on the Lincoln. I got the Stankin' Lincoln.
The stank.
And I sent a picture to my dad, and I thought he would have been like, damn, that shit's nice. All he put was, where the white walls? I like the white walls, dude. And then he just left me on cold. I'm like, damn. Ain't that a bitch?
What's up, William Gary from Tempe? What's up?
What's up, big
What's
dog?
up, man? What's up?
What's going on?
That's my brother.
Yeah, that's your brother.
This is brother of mine.
All right.
All right, what's up, bro?
So back on the subject, man. You know what brings you here today is talking about the recovery and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
What got you involved, man? And what's your story?
What my story is, bro, is that
I know
I mean, drugs destroyed my relationship, man. I was married for 26 years, bro, and drugs actually took a toll in the relationship where, hey, she was done. She was done with me and what I was doing. So, yeah, drugs destroyed the relationship, yeah. So I ended up being homeless for like 8 years of my life.
Oh, dang.
And here in Phoenix too, you know, like in North Phoenix. But at the same time, I was doing my cuchinero, you know, selling drugs, you know, hustling, you know, making clientele out there in North Phoenix instead on the south side.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna destroy my south side. I'm going to the north side and destroy that.
Across the bridge.
Yeah, so I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, I lost my family, I lost everything, man. I lost, and then for many years now, I've been recovered, been advocating. I understand what change is. I understand the whole concept of recovery because it's giving me a new life.
Yeah.
It's not normal because it's boring, man. Sometimes, man, it's boring. Because being recovered is hard for an individual, man. I mean, if you've been lost in addiction for many, many years, homie, you know, do you want to change? I mean, it's like going to prison. You know, you get so used to that lifestyle. And then when you come back out, then you have to get used to this lifestyle. Same situation, man. And it's like people, all the way they go back. That's why that homeboys, you see them going back to the pinta. You know?
Institutionalized.
Yes, they got it. It's everything in their mind. Same thing with drugs, man. But I mean, that's drugs is really taking a toll in my life back in the day. And I can honestly say, yeah, I destroyed my relationship with my family, my kids. I lost the trust, the honesty. But when I've been recovered, I was able to get it back. You know, I mean, the disease of addiction is ugly, bro.
Right.
And these youngsters don't get it, homie. They think it's a flamboyant thing to go out there and do it.
Man, that shit is sad out there.
You know what the sad thing is, though? You got these mothers and these fathers talking about, I miss my kids, I need my kids. Well, shit, get your shit off the streets and get your shit together, and you get your kids back.
Yep. Amen.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
And what are you doing here in the first place? You shouldn't be here. You would have no kids.
Right.
But now we don't think like that, man.
Man, that's hard, man. Like my mother, to this day, my mother is off and on. You know what I mean? When she's out here with me, she's straight. But then she left and went back to Cali, and back to the same old thing. It's been like this my whole life, so I can't really be like, hey, man, like it's easy because like this is my mom. I'm 39 years old. Like my mom's been like this since I was born. Like, I mean, I love her. You know what I mean? I do what I can, but I mean. She shake it for a minute, then it's right back to it. So that's a crazy cloud to get from under, man. I know it takes a lot of willpower.
What's so good is that the children are the ones that suffer the most. But the thing about it, the children have to get accustomed to it. And they shouldn't have to get accustomed to that disease of addiction because of a mother or father or uncle or auntie or anybody. But it happens, man.
Man,
That shouldn't have to be any kid's norm.
No.
That shouldn't be any other normal situation that they go through.
it shouldn't be.
You
You know?
should never have to do that, man.
Hello, Anna.
But
when did you determine it was a breaking point for you to change your life and come back to this side of it and sober up?
About 8.5 years ago. Yeah. Well, it was longer because I stopped drinking already.
Okay.
But 20-some years. But other than that, it's like when I started realizing choices for me, how to let it be me, then I really took it heart. You know, as a Chicano, you know, we rely on that ego, you know, Chicano power, you know, that kind of least one love within ourselves. And it's like you start to learn more about yourself. So when I did that, I was like 16 years ago. I stopped.
You just woke up
And
one
then
day
that's not
and
just like, next you know, like this whole, with familia, with family, having to see what they're going through in the struggle. And when you have these resources, then you start realizing that, hey, I can benefit from this. I can move on. I can help people. I can help save my raza, save my gente. You know, I can do that. But there's one thing, they have to be willing.
they have to do it.
They have to
Yeah.
want it.
Yep.
But it is what it is, man.
That's true. That's a sad truth, man.
Yes, and it's sad because in this Chicano community, what's the first thing we do? Like I mentioned earlier, we get off of work and that pisto is going down. You know what I mean? It's going down.
Yep, that's true. In so many lives and so many families, that's the way it
And
is.
it's not only in the Chicano community. It's in a lot of communities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone.
A lot of Asians out there.
Oh, yeah. You know,
What was your steps to recovery? Was it did you go into like a facility? Is it something that you did by yourself? What was that notch to make you to help you get to what you get?
But for myself, I did it on my own. I didn't go to rehab. I didn't go to a detox facility. I didn't do anything like that. I just realized, hey, no, that's cool. I'm done, man. Let me get my shit together. I had to do that. I had that willpower.
Right.
And there was only one person that gave me that willpower, and that was my father. My father, I mean, he one day he told me, because I was dealing with people using in front of me, and he like, you need to go fix that shit one-on-one. You need to be real about it. He's an ex-Marine, man. So you know, Marine father, they strict, they know what's up.
Yeah.
You need to face that shit. So I did, man. I faced it, and ever since then, I've been doing me. Man, give me a shot. I'll take that shot. Hell yeah. Hey, there you go, young lady. There you go. That's easy for me.
role players.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy because, I don't feel like I'm middle aged. I'm not, I'm not there, but I'm there.
Well, you about to go in the third quarter.
He's still young, homie.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I had a buddy of mine that was, and this is somebody that's really close to me. And you see what it does. You see what happens when it comes to addiction. Is that he was selling cocaine, and he lives in California. So every time I go out there to California, I always go looking for him. Hey, what's up, bro? And then it was harder and harder to find him. And then he finally told me, like, hey, man, I'm selling cocaine, so I'm always busy at night. This is what people, at nighttime is when people want to buy the shit, whatever.
It's like they
freaks
say,
come out at
the freaks
night.
come out at night.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, so it was like, all right, yeah, I get it, bro. But I told him, because, to me, he was like my little brother. I said, hey, bro, are you using that shit, though? Like, don't fuck around. Nah, man. So I see him like the next month or two. He's like, I said, hey, man, you using that shit? He's like, well, I just do it every once in a while because, I got to stay up for that shit. I'm like, yeah. I said, hey, man, stop while you're ahead, bro, because you're going to fucking get yourself in a dark hole that you don't want to be in. And then months later, I had talked to him. And these are, you always have those certain people, friends, either friends, fathers, brothers, sisters. There's always that one person who could really be like, nah, you tell him. So I said, hey, man, you doing it, like, what are you doing now? Like, you still messing with this cocaine? Like, you still selling it? Well, the people in the hood, bro, where he was at is the felony flex. He like, hey, man, these fools out here, they can't afford fucking cocaine and shit. So I started slinging meth. And I was like, bro.
So now you're using that.
So that's what it got to. It got to the same story. And I was like, hey, man, that's it. So now it's like he don't see his daughter, and his daughter, that's my goddaughter. So I spend more time and I try to talk to, I've been slipping lately, but been trying to be in her life more because he's not. And now it's sad. The last time I seen him just walking down the street. And I'm like, hey, bro, what are you doing? He's like, oh, man, And then the whole time we're talking, he's like this, like trying to,
Clean up.
Yeah.
like, like, nah, bro, like,
it's a Twitch thing, man.
You know, if I knew you were coming, bro, I would have. You know, I don't. You know, always like them. I was like, bro, your mom told me that you're always just driving your 10-speed around this joint, and it's you know, it hurt my heart because I just dude, you know, he used to be, you know, like a real strong-minded person, and he used to always. We made music, and his music would always be like against that shit, and to see where that shit will fall to just, you know, and I say, you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, to have you say that you went to recovery and did it yourself, and shout out to your pops, man, to turn you to face it like a man and doing your thing. So, what would you tell somebody if they wanted to talk to you about that?
Well, if they want to recover, I got them. Okay, but don't fake the funk, man. Be real. Be honest.
Yeah.
You want to get sober? You want to get clean? Be sincere about it, man.
Because you only learn to yourself.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like you were just saying. You know, a lot of people enable their lying.
Yeah.
They enable it, even though they're being enabled through family members or whatever. They enable that mindset, and they think they're good, but they're not. Man, they have to be really honest, really wanting to. So when they tell me, "Oh, gee, I need help," I got you. I'll do what I can. I put you in. I said I put you in a facility. I just had an incident this past week. Had a young man named Angel. He's in a wheelchair with amputee. I need help. I did it. I went out of my way. Me and my friend Rudy, we went out of our way to do what we can. But then next, you know, they went to pick him up. What happened? He said, on a tray. You know, he didn't want to go. I can only do so much. They have to be willing to be honest.
Yeah.
And be honest. You know, that mindset triggers us, man. I mean, see, a lot of people that I see out there on the streets, they give me power, man, to not go back to that way. But a lot of these youngsters don't see that, man.
Yeah,
They're afraid of them. Well, you know, learn not to be afraid. Learn to understand your situation before passing judgment on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot of people, I mean, they just like the young man you're talking about. Wonderful man, I bet, at one time.
Yeah.
But the disease of addiction took him. That's what happens. It creeps on.
man, it's crazy. I went to Glendale High, graduated from there when I moved to Arizona. Went there, man, and a lot of people I graduated with, if I drive up the street about 2 or 3 lights from here, they're all out here on pills. They're all out here smoked out. And it's crazy to stop at that Circle K on 59. I'll stop there and I'll see like 2 or 3, 4 people probably I know. They're, oh, what's up with you? I'm like, dang. But I can't ask them how they been because clearly I can see how you been. And it's really I don't know what to say to them. Like, the most I could do is buy you a Polar Pop and, you know what I mean? Like, man, but it's sad, bro. Like, just going, like, we play, some of these people play sports with me. We're on varsity basketball and all this shit. And then that's what they on, man. Shout out to my mom, you know, even though she still currently does it, right? But because of what she's done in her life, from a little kid, I knew that's what I wasn't going to do. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can drink whatever. But like, as far as drugs, like, I couldn't fuck with it just because I seen like my mom wasn't there at all. Like, she's here, but even when she was there, she wasn't here. She was sleeping. And once she's sober enough, back to the streets. You know what I mean? She was a hustler. She sold drugs. She did drugs. She boosted. She did all kinds of stuff. But I mean, I just learned to respect her for who she is. I mean,
yeah, but it is weird because in a lot of people's situations, like I said earlier, the children suffer the most. But you want to know what? The parents are the one that worry. I mean, yeah, they may not want you there around or whatever because of how your intentions are as an addict. But you know what? They just want to make sure you're alive, that you're breathing. Because I mean, what's a parent's worst nightmare? To get that 3 a.m. call, you know. And a lot of these youngsters that are out here right now, all we can do is pray for them.
Yep.
That's it. That's all we can do.
Yep.
But it is what it is with them, you know. I mean, addiction has really saved my life. I understand gratitude, solitude, compassion. I understand people. And the thing about it, when you learn to understand what you want in life, which is a different persona in life, then you acquire all that love. You acquire all that empathy for people. That's sympathy, because we're sympathizing on people that are struggling right now, but the fact is empathy. Having empathy for them, yeah, say hi to them. Go tap them on the shoulder, say, "Cool, homie, how you doing?"
Treat them like a human.
Treat them like a human being, man. Because they are humans.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
It is what it is, bro.
So how can somebody reach out to you? Let's say
I'm on social media, homie.
you're on social media.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook, okay? Man, I put up, I got over 30,000 memes, man.
Damn.
Okay.
Right on.
And which is based on relationships.
Or you mean?
I do it all. So
Right.
I put personal stuff out there, in a relationship, say addiction, laughter. So I'm on social media under Agio Costa,
Oh, yeah.
advocate, sponsor, stuff. And they can find me there. They can DM me. As long as you ain't trying to hook up with me, ladies, that's
Yeah,
good.
slide, nah,
You want to need some help with some recovery? I got you.
Because you can't get a ride.
On the subject of things, I want to say what's up to a couple people. First, I got A-Rod, Avi Rodriguez, a homie. He's the one that's going to be hooking up our surprises that we got coming out for the show, hopefully. He also sells.
Okay.
He's doing a silly songs. You ever seen those ones where they have like the ramen noodles and the stock bread and stuff like that? He sells those too, man.
Oh,
He does all that stuff, man.
I wear a lot of crazy socks.
Yeah, that's the man you want to talk to right there, man. The A-Rod right there. That's my homie that also makes music and everything too, man.
All right.
We got Juan Mendez from Unique Cuts. He's the guy that does all the wood cutouts for everybody, like the ones you see on
Juan?
my car.
Yeah.
He does all that stuff for us, man. He does all that stuff for the community. He's real big right now, man. And I think we're gonna need something for the show, man. I think we need something for the show.
Oh, yeah, man.
We're gonna need something.
Post in here.
We need something to post up in here. You can see it's kind of there a little bit. We need to get that trash off from here.
Tennessee Titans, baby. Let's go. I got a comment real quick. This is from Sancho's Plumbing 6608 on YouTube. He's tuning in from YouTube.
Right on, man.
I appreciate your honesty. I do gotta say this because this is what he said, and then I'll respond to it. He said maybe everybody should be speaking into the mics and keep everybody off their phones and keep it on one camera. He said the echo quality can use a little bit of work. I like to see this podcast take off. He said the camera needs work. It's funny you said that because first and foremost, we're definitely not trying to be rude when we're on the phones. I know Chris B's here on the live, so we're trying to respond to the comments, and then also on mine, I have my beautiful girlfriend messaging me. She said the same thing. She said that we need to put up the phone things to not carry the echo so much because we have a beautiful reverb. We got a crazy reverb, and we're definitely trying to work out the kinks, man. But I definitely appreciate the honesty, man. And whenever you want to, we're on Live Ride 65 on Facebook. Send me information and business card, Sancho's Plumbing, and I definitely will give you a shout out, man, to give people your numbers and all that stuff. We're trying to show love to you, man. So much love and respect. I was happy I was able to get
Sancho's
your,
Plumbing. You ain't coming to my damn house.
Never known it like that.
No, Sancho and I do my own plumbing, buddy. Nah, it's
You know, they say Sancho the middleman or something, man. No, thank you for that, man. But we are kind of doing stuff for the show, man. We appreciate all that, the help and suggestions, man. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
I love it. Sancho's Plumbing. I'm about to be there because,
Man, see, that's some good skinning right there. That's good looking out,
Right.
Yeah.
OG Augie, Jack Small said, really appreciate your story. I have a sibling that struggles with addiction, and I hope one day that she will see the way out or see their way out.
Yeah. Good.
The whole point on that one is great. Now, he recognizes that. Learn from that. Because a lot of recognition of self-love, self-creating of who you are, becomes who you become. You become that
Amen.
mentor, that advisor. But just understand that. He sees that with them. Be that role model. Be that person for that person. And
For
it's
sure.
hard. It's hard. Man. It's hard. I'm a role model to a lot of people, bro. I see a lot of that.
I got a question. Do you feel like, and this is just, just throwing it out there, addiction can be a mixture of things.
Yes.
It could not only just be drugs. People can be addicted to food. People could be addicted to gambling. There's a lot of things that could be, and it won't even be to where it's like dangerous, but sometimes so it's really a spectrum if you really want to pick it apart. Definitely when it comes to the addiction, when it comes to like drugs and all that, you definitely, want to put that, because like Rizzy was saying about his mom, that's how I felt about my brother when I was 13 years old. My brother just passed away last year. He turned 40 years old. He turned 40 years old 2 weeks before he passed away. And I'm missing him to death. I love him. But he struggled a lot with addiction. He's, do meth and he struggled a lot. But when he told me, I believe I was like 12 years old, and he looked at me in my face, he said, if you ever do meth, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I am gonna go when you come down and you're sleeping, I'm gonna slit your fucking throat. Don't ever do what I'm doing. And you know what? I like to drink me some beers here and there, and I did some stuff back in the past and tried it and whatever. But one thing I never touched was fucking with meth, bro. Because he's always told me that time, he's like, bro, don't do it. And it tripped me out because to me, I thought it was like nothing. Nah. But man, it was crazy.
I'll move my chair. Say you tweaking right now.
I know. I'm sitting on TV right now.
You know what, bro? When you get an individual that's into that, that's still lost in addiction, and they come out, they're being real with you. They're being real. Because when they're lost in addiction, their mindsets, they just trigger to it, They know they know what's up. They just don't want you to fall out, so you know what? Fuck that up, man. Bam! It happened to me.
Yeah.
My brother stabbed me in my chest, man.
Oh, damn.
And this is just because of drugs, man. But can't you you should be standing by that sorry story, but it happens, man. The mindset of an addict, they do what they do.
Yeah.
I mean a lot, but it happens.
That's part of it.
I just got a text from someone right now. I work with a lot with the indigenous community, and my friend Lynn, she just texted me saying that one of my sisters, a sobriety sister, is lost.
Wow.
They kidnapped her or whatever. They took her.
Yeah, man. Put it out there, man. Say it, man. We got the audience, bro. Should put that out there, man. Put that out there.
My friend Lynn. I just come up to put it out there. Charmaine, wherever you are, come back home. I just got this. You're missing. I don't know what's going on. I just got this. And Charmaine, if anyone out there that sees it, I don't know if you guys can see this picture here. That's her. And it's I just got this right now, and it's like, man. Her name is Charmaine Johnson.
It's too bright. The light is on it. You can't look there from the.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna share it on our
Yeah. We'll share it on the page.
on the Facebook page.
I get notifications from a lot of people about who committed suicide because of addiction, but because of relationships, man. The relationship will put you in that mindset, man.
Yeah.
And it's really because this past month, June, and nobody talks about is man's mental health, man.
You're right about that.
Man's mental health. Care less about Pride Month and all that other stuff they have going on. But other than that,
Well, that month is actually Pride Month is actually Men's Mental Health Month.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it is what it is. It's like a lot of men struggle with situations like relationship stuff. So what happened was also that picking up that piece, right? You know, or that Solange, or whatever, you know, just to fill the voids in that. And then a lot of children that go into adulthood, they struggle with childhood trauma within the family. You know, a little, especially with SA. You know, I mean, a lot of children were SA as children, and it reflects on what happens. They use just the drinking
Try to block that out.
to fill the void.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is. I mean, it's a sad thing. But my friend Charmaine Johnson, she's missing, and my homegirl Lynn, I've known her for many. It's so weird because Charmaine, I was speaking at a place called Native American Connections. She was listening to my story, and she said, "Man, you're inspiration, man. Who are you?" You know, she was just a small little Native Indigenous girl. And we hooked up as friends, me mentoring her, me guiding her in the right path, the right way. And then I was set her up with a woman's sponsor. You know, a sponsor is a person that helps them understand what 12 steps are. You know, and I don't know, the community don't know what 12 steps are.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're in recovery, they administer what 12 steps. The first one is basically admitting that you were powerless over drugs or alcohol, and your life became unmanageable. When you can admit to that, bro, that you got a freaking problem to yourself, not with everything. You're willing to change.
Right.
You're willing to admit that.
Yeah.
But this woman here, Charmaine Johnson, if you guys see her, they're gonna post it a little bit. You guys see her, call the authorities, please. Let them put missing persons, whatever. She's not on the milk carton yet, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, let's bring it back home, man.
Yeah, let's bring it back home.
Bring it back home.
Um,
Sorry to hear about that, man.
Anybody just tuning in, man? We have OG Augie in the building, man. He's talking about addiction recovery, and then also the host that we have here every Wednesday, man. We appreciate you coming in, man. I heard you said that you spoke at what was it you spoke at?
Native American Connections,
Okay.
NAC.
So do you go to different places and
Yes,
speak?
yes. I've did a couple of platforms, one in Yuma, Flagstaff, Tucson. I was gonna do San Diego this year in October, but I get there right before that April 24th, Chicano Park Day. I wanted to go see it where I was gonna be speaking, and that the people said that I was too raw. I was too full. Cool, no problem. You know, in other words, you guys, I'm not going for pity for
What, you
nobody.
trying to sugarcoat it?
Yeah, I'm not going for pity for nobody. It's because I'm keeping it real. You can't handle real, and you know, this is LA, this San Diego. Come on now. Or just because they're struggling, I mean, I gotta show some compassion.
Yeah.
But I gotta do it with powerful words.
Yeah, well, I mean, part of the reason that a lot of people are still like that is because that's what everyone else does. They don't give it to them for real. They speak around it, but never attack the actual problem.
It's like they said, bro, they sugarcoat it, bro.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They want it to be easy. Nah, man. You know, you gotta really, I mean, I tell people, you know, you work this vida because you are worth it, homegrown. You work this vida because you are worth it. It's a one day at a time process, but you know what? Take it as long as you want. Because as long as you're able to, willing to want to sacrifice change to become within you, you got this.
Tell you, man.
But a lot of people don't like to administer that in their mindset. They think they're all todo más chingón or chingona or badass.
Do you have do you work solely with a place that they help you speak other places, or you just solely do it yourself?
See, you can work in a facility like that, and I choose not to, because I want to be involved with the people. Because once you start working for a facility like that, I mean, I help my friend Ruby. She's a receptionist, so I support her, and I go with her to her work, and I support the people that are in recovery. So I'm there in their classes, and what I'm doing, I'm making them see the difference. People, I don't speak. There's people that share that teach the class and stuff. But with me, you want to talk about recovery, I talk to you about recovery. You want to talk about docs, bonds, and you can talk to them. You know, but I talk to you about recovery. But you know, in recovery, bro, it's called service work. It's like doing charity work. When they tell me, "Oh, Gene, are you willing to speak somewhere?" Like in the 401 group out there. Can you come speak out here, please? Like that, sure, no problem. I got you. You gonna pay for my ride out there and stuff. They do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they get in LA. I mean, in Cali. And what's that deal? They pay for everything, you know. I just had to pay for my room. That's it. That's it. Which was expensive.
It sure is. We were downtown.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people that work in recovery don't even know, or having been in, don't even know anything about addiction, bro. The people that work there, they're just there to get that money, that dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
And see it. They're just educated through college or whatever. They've never been through the struggle. They're living on the streets. They never pushed a syringe in their vein. They never sniffed anything up their nose. They just drink some wine.
So I mean, if I was on the way to recovering, I had that problem, right? It would come better from a person that I know that's been through what I'm going through, because you could relate more.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the same level. Like I was once, you can tell me like, oh yeah, I was once there. I've done this, as opposed to like, you don't even look like you even know where I live at, and you're gonna tell me how to get better or get out from what I'm doing. Like, so, I mean, I work at a school, and that's part of it. Like some of the students I speak to that have anger issues and some of these things, I just come at them as a real person, because I was a kid with anger issues and got suspended and had to take all kinds of counseling classes and all that. So, I mean, I know what these classes are and I know what they do to you. So I'm not going to give you that bullshit they tell you, but I'm going to tell you some real stuff that you can listen to and learn from.
Real quick, I know that A-Rod Rodriguez, your boy, had said they have a free 12-step program at my church, Grace Walk Community Church, called Celebrate Recovery, 75th Avenue in Lower Buckeye. Dave Fuentes, Grace Walk does have a great program there on Fridays, help me through some dark days of me drinking. Williams Gary put alcohol first starts by cutting of oxygen that your blood needs, which causes hangovers, then attacks your organs, mainly your kidneys, which causes high blood pressure and multiple problems. If you ate healthy the entire day, it's pointless because alcohol washes all the nutrients out of your system, which makes you anemic. Just keep in mind, the $3 drink is causing $1,000 and $100,000 in damage.
And it's, and, you know, Gary's my buddy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to work, we want to open up our own recovery, you know, and his knowledge and my knowledge goes together, man, when it comes to recovery and helping others too. And he's been through a lot. He has empathy, you know, he's taken a little downfall because of his drinking, but a lot of people do. A lot of people do, but they don't realize, and so they keep abusing it to like I said earlier, to fill that void. But when you seek recovery, you want to save yourself, then you start, and those health issues start coming into you, will, because when you're out in the streets, you don't care about those health issues. You gotta remember, those health issues, that toothache, that should go away.
What toothache, man?
With that liquor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or that shot, or whatever. It goes away, man. So rapid, you just pull up. But I mean, when you come to reality, you start working on yourself. All these health issues come in, man. Like that. It's like, with myself, I had a stroke 2 years ago. Then I was back in the hospital about a month and a half ago again. Because of that. I tell people I was in there just recently because I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I told them a different reason, but it was from my heart, man. I mean, health issues. We once you come into recovery, man, they come at you, man. Just that little mole, whatever that it starts bugging you, and you're like, man, it's not like tweaking or nothing. It's just that it's a health thing, man. You start recognizing things in your body,
Right.
And these youngsters out here that are picking themselves and everything,
Oh man, that's
that's some crazy shit, man.
It's crazy because where I work at, I work for the government. I'll just say that.
Oh shit. You
Um,
got snitch. You
Right.
got snitch in the house. And everything you said is bug.
show council.
I work for the government, and a lot of people come in for assistance. And it's unfortunate that could we have to go in there. We see people go in there, and we have to always remember that people don't go into government buildings for free assistance. They go in there because they need help. They need assistance, whatever, what have you. And then you do have those people that go in there and just try to play the system. It is what it is. It's a double-edged sword. But sometimes it is kind of, it is kind of daunting where you see people come in and like you see the addiction, and then when I ask them for their information, like, hey man, let me see your ID or something, and then I see like, oh my God, this person was born in 1998, and this person looks like they're 45, dude. And it's sad because I look at this person and I'm just like, oh my God, like what? Like it kind of makes me sad because I'm like, I'm over 10 years older than this person, and they have to. About 10 years older than this person. But no, it's crazy. Like I see some people and they go in there for assistance and stuff, and I see them like, damn, this person's 22, they're 25, or even like they're 30, and they're looking old as hell, and they just look beat up. And then they say they're homeless. They have, no mailing address, no relationship to nobody, and they're just out in the streets. And then, and then I hear people saying like, man, I don't want to go get lunch because it's 110 outside. I'm like, damn, these people are sitting out there.
Yeah.
And they don't have, and it's like, it's kind of crazy, man. And it kind of is messed up when I do hear those certain people that haven't been in situations that to them they're like, oh, look at that crackhead. Oh, get him out of here. I'm like, bro, you don't know. Like, do you see, one time when I first started working there, I've been there for almost 5 years. Okay, like, been there for 4 years. But I do remember, this is crazy, and I probably have only been working there for about 6 months or whatever. And the lady that I was working with up front, this before I became a supervisor and all that craziness, I was still just, learning and everything. And the lady that was issuing cards for the people, she said, oh yeah, we can't help family members, so I'm going to bring another lady up here to issue these people cards. And I'm like, oh, you related to somebody up there? And she said, oh, yeah, they come like once a month or whatever. She said, but you see that guy over there? And I'm like, that kid? She's like, yeah. So that's my brother. You try to help him, but he's always just wanted to be out in the streets, and he does drugs and all that stuff. So, and it was sad because she's like, that's my little brother, and he don't even almost acknowledge us who we are because he's so out of his mind, and he's in like a homeless shelter. They just put everybody in a van. They go in and get assistance, and and I'm just like, wow.
Check this out. What's your name again, bro?
Mike.
Now, I'm gonna show you something. This is when I was lost in addiction.
Oh damn.
Yeah, exactly.
That don't even look like you.
Yeah. Show.
Sheesh.
Damn, man, that's like a skeleton of you, brother.
Yeah, bro.
That's like a skeleton.
That's how bad it is, man. Like you were telling how,
Yeah.
like you were speaking, about that. You don't even look like yourself.
You look like a shell of yourself, man.
Yeah, man. I was only 115 pounds, man.
Yeah.
115 pounds, just like you see these people out here.
Yeah.
That was in North Phoenix, though, But it's like when you come back into reality, you start working on yourself. You get gordito, man. Look at that. I mean, you get it. And it's,
I've never been addicted to food, but I see what you're saying.
Man, I'm addicted to food.
yeah,
I don't look like this on the inside,
a lot of these facilities out here now have been attacking the indigenous community.
Yeah.
picking them off the street and not just bringing them into these homes.
Oh, that's been on the news lately.
Yeah, bro. And it's good because I see it.
Yeah, they're cleaning up all this stuff too. Right?
Yeah,
But it is what it is. You
But
know?
on the news, they've
I
been.
mean, I don't like to get into politics.
Right.
You know, I keep away from politics, especially ones from the Pinta, from wherever. But you know, if it involves me and my people, raza, mi gente, I'll do whatever I can. But just don't see them as a target because they're human beings.
Man, I'm telling you.
But it is what it is.
What's up, man? Real quick. Photo op. Photo op.
Hold on real quick. I got some people. I got events. This is Live Ride Podcast, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, man. OG Ali, man, I definitely appreciate you coming in and spilling, what you got to say. You're always more than welcome to come back anytime you want, man. If anything comes up, that you're gonna have to speak in somewhere or anything, definitely do that. I got a couple of events that they posted that I'm going to share. Every first Sunday of the month, starting on August 6th, on Sunday, location Gold Touch Raps 101 and Thunderbird in Peoria. All club and solo riders are welcome to a free bowl of Manula while supplies last. We asked them yesterday. They said, not yesterday, last week, and they said it was red Manula. So yeah, they giving out Manula out there.
One free bowl?
Yeah, I guess.
Get one, man.
Can I bring my own bowl?
Manula with the pata. Yeah, it says Cruise for the Culture, July 29th, from 7 to 9, Saturday. And it's the Glendale Cruise hosted by the Arizona Cruise Council. Experience a free ride in a custom car. We also have
Be in my car. They're gonna be in my car. I tell you that right now.
You're getting an OG's car.
we have Breaking the Boundaries Ministry presents Arizona Lowrider Gospel Fest,
Okay.
October 14th, 2023.
Get my Kurt Franklin.
So that's pretty much all the information they have on there, but it's going to be more unless you can contact George or Cynthia, 602-733-3391. La Cultura Magazine. La Cultura. McCabe Productions Car and Bike Show, August 5th. Music, food, vendors. That's how they have it.
DJ.
Over 100 awards. Everybody wins.
You get one. Damn man, Oprah, huh? You get a car.
So if you want an award, make sure you go on August 5th. Bring your Dodge Neon, you'll win.
I don't see some clean neons. I don't know, man.
Yeah, hey. This is this is in Safford. This is
Stafford, Arizona?
It's Safford, Arizona. Graham County Fairgrounds, 527 Armory Road, Safford, AZ, AG Building Parking Lot. And it says info, call, text, Matt. MP Car Shows at prontomail.com. People still use prontomail.com? Oh my God! Pronto Mail is the first email address I ever got. I was like 7 years old, bro. And that was like,
Showing his age.
bro, Pronto Mail. I did not know people still use Pronto Mail. I'm appalled.
That's old school right there.
I still got a Hotmail. I don't use it much.
Bro, but Pronto Mail is older than Hotmail. I got this. This don't really have a.
He's still wiping my MySpace.
Hey, my MySpace is lit. I ain't gonna. Hey.
Was it the day, huh?
Better than
Hey, go figure
Facebook.
this guy's name is Michael too. Jeez. Vendors and sponsors welcome. Scan QR code. They do these fancy QR code scanning things these days.
That's all new, isn't it? The barcode thing.
Yep.
That's
Save
the
the
government
date.
working with the man. I don't like it.
That's him. That's the government.
Save the date, September 23rd. It's awesome because I don't look like I wouldn't be working there. So when people were like, I want to speak to a supervisor and they see me walk up there, they're like, what the hell is that?
I am the supervisor, son.
Then people be assuming I'm a client. And Saturday, July 22nd, Ashley's Furniture On Thatcher, Arizona, we have a lot of rural flyers.
Yeah,
tonight.
we out here.
Top 20 out of all categories and Kids Choice Award. Oh, we're gonna have was it Kids Bop up in that joint?
Kids Choice Award. That's dope.
House of Hope Overdose Awareness.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
House of Hope.
Wheels for Wings. That is pre-registered by July 8th. Contact Steph D. Steph D, do you use Ponchimil? Reply back to me. We got Dalla Rosa, second annual backpack drive and giveaway.
It's gonna be a big one.
10:30 a.m. Save the date. Saturday, July 29th, 2023. In Al Mirage, if you'd like to donate or be a sponsor, there's a phone number 602-518-4080.
I want to be a client.
Man,
It's
I want to give a big shout out to Patricia, man.
yeah, man.
Man, she got done enough for the community, bro. The Lowrider community. Patricia,
Yeah.
toda madre, bro. You know, I need 7 backpacks, eh?
I'm also, I need a box. I need a couple.
It's a backpack drive for all ages.
Also,
At the same time, though, they don't need to be empty backpacks, man. You know, like,
Yeah.
throw a little bit of supplies in it. Supplies, throw some pencils, some pens, some crayons, or some color.
You know me, I'm about to go. I'm about to go.
I want to go pick one out too.
Another flyer we got is
Playa, Margarita.
Playa Margarita Park, Show and Shine, November 4th, 3615 West Rosa Road.
Ooh, to the south side with it.
5041. Yeah, he brought us to the south side, 11 a.m. to 3:30, man. Check it out. We got the car clubs down there. Yeah. We're going to post all these flyers, man. We have them posted when we post on the groups and people comment. You guys can check it on there. But we can always definitely post them on our page as well. There was a disclaimer that we are not in no way affiliated with any flyers or events that we shot out. But we do like to send, send love and make sure the whole Lowrider community is doing what they got to do. And shout out to my mama.
What's up, Ma?
She was commenting on that joint. She's sending love from Florida. Mom Dukes, yay. Yeah, I look like my mom.
We got people in Florida listening.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Shout out to my mom's one time for the one time. OG Ugly, man, we about to get up out of here. I want you to give us some last words and what you want the people to hear, man. And one more time, tell us where to find you on social media. So and then we'll check us out of this joint.
Right. Let's do this. My name is Agui Acosta. You find me on Facebook, social media, under Agui Acosta, advocate and sponsor sobriety. Also, I just want to let people understand that, hey, change is possible, people.
Absolutely.
You're willing to work it because the vida es toda madre, then hey, you are worth it then. Cuídate, toda madre. You know, that's what it's all about, man. Okay? All right, I want to thank you, Mike.
Yeah, all day.
Mike, Chris.
Tell me, man.
Darrell.
Busy Bone. I mean,
And they're gonna miss everybody.
We were waiting for this.
I'm keeping that one.
Yeah.
That was it. We get one last time. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah, man. That was a good show, man.
it's like
My day one
another
showed
thing
up.
is that
Finally
tough
showed
me.
up.
What's up,
Cruise
day
your
one?
vida to the next episode.
Yeah, there you go.
Cruise your vida to the next episode.
Hey, man. Ali Acosta on Facebook. You guys catch him out there, man. And definitely, man, I definitely would like to have you, come back. If it's not once a month, once every other month, man, go ahead and, talk to the folks. And because we have, even as we have older folks and we have younger folks, but you don't have to be older or younger to be battling something. And, if I'm going to throw you out there right now, if y'all ever need someone to talk to or any of that, man, reach out to my boy, OG Agi, and I think that he'll be able to help you, man, or at least give you some words of encouragement. Sometimes all it takes is to talk to somebody.
And it's weird, bro, because, don't be scared, homie.
Yeah.
Homegirls, don't be scared. Just because the way I look, don't let that intimidate you. Come and talk to me, I'm more welcome to talk to anybody. Just don't try and flirt with me, okay? That's one thing.
I was gonna say my mama need a date. No, my mama just-
Came right in the car.
Hey, Ma, I got you a 1948 was cracking, nagging.
Yo, Ma, I got a handsome young man for you out here.
Oh man.
He's singing when he said he's ready to
I
mingle.
want to thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome.
You got a Cadillac.
Definitely, man.
Thank you for being part of the show, man. We appreciate that.
It's definitely been fun, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming. All these live broadcasts that we do are always on all the Facebook pages, so you can always share them. Give them to yourself if you like to download them, whatever, what have you. This is Live Ride Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube. And my mom laughed. At Live Ride 65 on YouTube, Facebook, man. Check us out. This is your boy Mike Nin checking out, man.
Rizzy signing out.
Ogiario Cuesta.
Chris B.
Baby.
See you next week.
Michael text me. Oh, mijo, tell him hi.
See you
Okay.
next week, guys.
Hey, man, you guys have a go, man.
And always, before we leave, always open an invitation for anybody that wants to come on the show and speak your mind or whatever you got to say. Open invitation anytime, 24/7. Come on.
Somebody get back to
Hit
you.
us up and let us know, and we'll get you on the show, just like we did with OG here. And I thank you again, man, for being part of the
No
show.
problem,
I
man.
appreciate that, man.
I mean, it was an honor.